Hello and welcome back to the NDS. We are here at Carsland for race 6. First time here, so it's going to be a track of unknown quantity. Not sure what we'll get, but it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a wide one for sure. The crazy part is, look at all of his room. Plenty of room to race. Fortunately, the 7 will no longer be with us. This Tide has stepped down, but the show goes on. Team Duke from the pole looking for the green flag as he hits the restart zone. Green, 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 green. Flag is in the air. Let's get racing. As, whoa. Big loose from the 47 has just about wrecked on the start. He's fine, but he's going to lose a lot of time. As look at these leaders wide out. Holy shit. Tiger Man just about wrecked the 47, but he saved it. Might be some leftover drama from the NDS. Those two have a bit of a sordid history, but keep it going. So far out front, it looks like Jake and several others being very good at what they do here. Look at this storm of cars. Ace and the Puff look like they got really close racing together. Almost into each other. It's just the initial restart is just a hailstorm. Fred Jones is the lowest of lows. I'm not sure he's going to run the highest of highs right here. Look out, Mizzou going as high as he can. Gets one up by Jerry of all drivers. So far, so good. The top two panning out. Jake and Krugmeyer starting to pull away. His other drivers really starting to get close to each other. They want to make sure they keep certain drivers down going into the turn. That's why they race them so hard. That could backfire though, as prone to backfiring. As you could just send yourself in an epic fail crash going into turn 1. Look at the high side. Kyle D showing why it doesn't pay off to go high. Nice sponsor on that 8 car though. As the ascension of the drivers getting as low as they can is prevalent here. 20, keeping the 12 up the track. It keeps your enemies in check. F4 Ace running pretty brutally low line, but 51 does it one better. Krugmeyer drops out for second. That brings Ben and Jake, top 2 cars, is the Puff. Holding third for now. Everybody's getting aggressive with it. 34 switches tactics to go low. And yeah, you can always switch your line if you have an open hole. Look at a 9 switch up to 48 and drive it real low in there for turn 1 and 2. Making it work too. Holy shit. Yeah, they're still wide out of hell. Like, they're not going to stop going as wide as they can. I think there's a few cars at the back of the field. Darkest Presence, Volley, and Team Duke kind of just riding around in the back. But everyone else is, like, top of the wheel going at it with each other. like bat out of hell. .22, 43. Be mindful of each other. 43's got to watch out below. Look at the 8 of Kyle D. We saw him way up high one lap. Now he's way down low. Switching lines on you. 33 up there. Kind of put in check by the 34. As holy cow. Some drivers taking the fail line around. We saw the 50 car drift back. As Wannabe moving up the ladder. Really start to see the single file really come into play now. This is when you've kind of found your position. You have to work in small gangs instead of giant sweeping bits of position. Alright, fast and 11 to the 51 going way low. Hello. And 34 Tiger Man getting a good race out of this one. Just maintaining himself and doing what he needs to do to get by. Nothing more, nothing less. Now 14 of Wannabe could be moving up incrementally, eventually taking the lead here. I think the 16 is playing really good and strong as he goes low on the 21. Or low to get to the 21. Second place and looking strong. You see him coming off the corner. They run a little lower than directly at the wall, but some cars do run that direct lane though. After a 31 of Team Duke. Yeah, he's really playing it safely right now. He's running very far back. You see Born Ready there as well. He's kind of forced back there when turned by the 34. As the 16, everyone's kind of trying to breach the leader right now. Look at this. Jerry up to second. Holy cow. Yeah, you saw Ben. Once he was in second, now he's like down to like 7th or something. And with how the cars are fanning out, I think he's not done falling yet. Yeah, he's doing good enough defensively, but offensively, they're kind of getting away from him. No. Oh, we see smoke. That's a spin. That's the 6. The 6 of Krugmeyer has crashed. What happened here? This was a weird place to spin. Oh, it wasn't a spin. Well, it was a spin, but it was a mechanical on the 6. Just ultimately does her in. Not helped is the fact that the 14 of Wannabe has no time to react. It spins the car as well. That's a one car incident there. Oh, everyone running. It has a lot closer than it needed to be, but several of the cars in the back safely going around. The 14 of Wannabe feeling the blow there as not good for the 14 car coming on down pit road. All the pit stalls are on the left. It's like a Sonoma pit box. And also the fact that pit road's relatively fast as well could be dangerous here. Bad day. Yeah, bad day to be the 14 though. 21 stays out. Several drivers staying out. Several drivers coming in. What the hell? Definitely seeing a split. Considering how many laps are left on their pacing, I'm not sure if they're going to come in next time or not. Seriously, it's weird what's happening right now as the cars kind of split their stop. I think some might be using this to take advantage to get to the back, like the 22 certainly is, but I don't know what the hell else is going on. This is not going to end well at all for some of these drivers. I foresee something very bad happening to a good chunk of this field. Go through 3 and 4. This looks bad. 2 cars retired, but yeah, it's... You would expect everyone to come down this time, and looks like only a certain amount did. Looks like the top 14 may not have learned their lesson. We'll see what transpires, but I am not holding out hope for it. Green returning now as several drivers fan out now. This is it. This is the run. Several drivers taking early advantage of him going low. I mean, I'd go low too if I was one of the front guys, because I may need to go low for a different reason. That could be the difference between winning and getting absolutely fucked up here. Still relatively early in the restart. Let's see what happens. I see Logan going way high, everyone else going low. This could get ugly and fast as drivers are scrambling with each other. Whoa, whoa, big wreck on the field. Huge pile up going in on the front stretch. Oh, man. That's a big one on the back stretch here. RS Fast and 11, they're still wrecking. Yeah, the initial contact looked like it was between the 45 and the 51, same time as the 5 and the 9. Ladion, Mizzou, Logan. Oh my god, the Cooker, Toad, Tiger Man, the Puff spun. Not sure if he hit anything. King's involved. Both the Rick Ware cars are flipping like mad. The 50 looks like he's relatively unharmed. Laundry Sauce is involved in some way or another. Let's get an aerial view. That should be tell a tale right here. I knew it was going to be chaos when they walked in, but not like this. Keep your eyes on Ace and Misty, because they're going to be the instigators of doom right here. Ace hits it there. Oh, Logan hits Ladion as well. Those 3 wrecks at once, all culminating in a gigantic pileup. Spock involved, Cooker, Laundry Sauce. Oh my god. 23 shoots right on by. Fred Jones gets a piece of it. Alright, let's do some chase cams right here. Our first far chase is going to be the 23 of Iris. You can see perspective here is very important. They're all checking up, and oh, gotta get low, break low. Oh, break low. See the middle? Right through, and all good. Cash that check to the bank. At the 34 of Tiger Man. He had a different advantage. He had a different vantage point, but the problem was his safe positioning just closed up on him, and he had no way of knowing that would happen. Big contact there. Really scary. I think the only other driver I really look forward to is Laundry Sauce's perspective on this. Sauce, yeah, I think Sauce just he's checking up, and the problem was Bissell was right there, and while he didn't have the luck of the draw with him, it definitely prevented more damage than you thought. Everyone should have fuel and tires at this point. I don't even know, man. Ace. Everyone on lap 17. Like, I'd pit just as an auxiliary pit just to make sure on every caution because it's worth going as long as you can on a green flag run. Alright. Big list of dead here. After that while, F4 Race is a lap down as a fleeting amount of cars remain on the lead lap. Where's F4 Race even at on track? I don't even think he's going to come back in the race. No, he's here. And because of how Carsland operates restarts, F4 Race restarts on the high side. And that's a benefit. Lap cars line up on the high side. See that one singular lap car. Lead lap cars line up on the low side. So they all get to go low as, hold up. Trouble for the 16 of Ben McDonald? It seems like. I don't know, man. Ben does not look like he's keeping pace. So, sucks to be him. He'll get to pit road and hopefully will stay green when the green comes back out. CS Fasting 11 leading us to the green flag. Here we go. Green is in the air tonight. Hold on. Alright, let's get this party started. BS Fast and 11 in this group right here. Not sure how long they'll go though, but they'll go. Frosty Wolf in the mix. You get to see all these drivers here. Benny Scholl survived. He's up here, rocking with the best of them. Cannoli up high. Let's go spectator cam. You can see F4 Ace is nowhere to be fucking found. As contact between Benny Scholl and Born Ready, but they keep going. You see a string of slower cars because some of them just aren't able to hold up with them. Current leader is the 221 of Jake, followed by Landon and Born Ready. Ben's pit road issue starting to become a bit more serious. Racer and Benny going hard with each other. And it seems like a lot of drivers are taking that high line following. That's a bit strange, but I do not see this race going green to the end. Just a hunch. Bourne, Jake, Landon. Look at them all go. Looking nice. Looking sweet. Looking damn good for some drivers here. The 10 needing a good run. Benny moving up to third. CS Fast and 11 inside the top 5 as well. See them 3 wide. They're choosing their lanes and acting on them accordingly. Bourne and Landon not sure what they've got going on. Kyle D making up big ground on the low side. Surprised what you could do with that line there. I think Team Duke's tired of hanging around the back of the field, starting to want to move himself up now. He's chose himself a good time to start it up. The 12 is still competitive with these guys, even though he's running a bad line here. I think the 31 will get him, though, this time by. Look at the 66 and the 33. Hello. They're just fucking schmooving on the low side. Making up some big gangs, but the problem is, still a big way to go. The 12 kind of got put in a box there. Almost messed up and wrecked some cars, but he's fine. The 3 still in contention here. And they're racing each other just as hard as any set of cars would here. I mean, motherfucking Carsland. Go ham. Benny Scholl starting to fall back. As now the low train really kicking in. Whoa! Cannoli and BS getting into it through 3 and 4, but they save it. Hello, Mr. Mister. That was damn close. If you're looking now, Born Ready, Jake, fighting for lead. Zentz in third. Zentz is low key pretty good at these big type of tracks. Maybe he could take this one all the way to the bank at Carsland. Who knows? He's definitely looking curiously underneath Jake for position. This could get interesting. As Landon kind of breaks a 4-car breakaway for the lead. CS Racer battling for 5th. And then Frosty, KSS, Duke all in the next group here. East Lamp in the top 10 is just a feel-good story. Whenever the 20 does good, everyone wins. But CS, knowing what he's got to do to get here, maintains that side and wants to keep going with it. Just don't stop. Punch it in. Just a constant in-your-face aggression from this guy. But Team Duke is putting it low now as well. BS Fast in 11, trying to get some separation with him in the 66, if you know what's good for him. But just see this, just how much like space has really enveloped between these cars. You see some like isolated stragglers back here. The Puff back there, turn 11, Bassell, Darkest Presence. F4 Ace running very far back. Ladion struggling. And then the top 4 is Landon of all drivers. has taken the lead. Jake falling back. I think Ladion could go a lap down as actually see him in 91 kind of cruising in the distance. Bourne, Land, and Zentz all fighting. This is an interesting fight. You have career resurgence Bourne ready. Rookie season Landon just opened up for him in NDS, and Zentz's sophomore season looking for more success. All of them take to DCI for a good fight alongside a champion in the NDS. Nobody's holding back, and I appreciate that. They are going to have to try to pass this 91 somehow as they go low or high. Everybody's making a move on them, and they're just gonna keep going, just blow right by him like he doesn't fucking exist. Ladion has had better days. Looking at Born Ready here, just so cold and calculated when he needed to be. You don't hear a word over the radio, but god damn it, is that translated to some pretty good success in recent times. It took the high side, seemingly dropping back to fourth, but notices a couple of them pitting, so who knows, maybe he might try to stay on the track and benefit from pitting later? I don't know. Well, the point is that a caution might happen in green flag pit stops. That's always a thing that could happen as the leaders become more spread out than ever. I mean, a good pit crew goes a long way, and hey, that's part of the race too. Don't slack it till you win one yourself. F4 Ace, really slow. He just does not got it. Racer and Ace just, I think they're all coming in this time. All of these guys. Yep, they're all in. Duke in. KSS in. Ladion in. East Slam. From Volley. Spock and Lux. I think turn 11. He's a lap down though. He's fucked. Zent's coming back out on track though. This could be the make or break here for Zentz. If he could get past those guys on pit road, I think kudos, but it's gonna be tough to go wide here. There he goes, sees him coming off. Oh, checks up, huh? That's not ideal for the 26, as seemingly kind of putting himself behind the ball here as cars come down pit road and actually getting himself passed by the 12. Look at Born Ready just slice like a butter knife through lap traffic, but Landon kind of has the big lead here. He stretched it out to 4.5 seconds. And with Racer being held up by lap traffic, that could isolate Bourne even further. That could be a problem. When it comes down to individual strength, that's when the individual power of the car really shines. And some drivers do not want it to come down to a car's power. There's still some decent pack battles though. Like these little guys right here, Volley, Hyper, Jerry, and Kyle D specifically are all just existing nice and smooth here. Yeah, Shoal and CS battling each other. Spock. The non-Canadian looks like he's going to pick up another spot here. Maybe that's just the power differential that they have. The Puff, he ain't that fast. Misty's going to try and close in on him. And Landon has only a couple more cars to pass before he gets to them. Darkest Presence and Bissell racing together. This is for 23rd. It's a position, but it's not a very good one. Bissell holding defense against Presence. That's a bit concerning. Speaking concerning, see Landon starting to lose time to Bourne. That is also concerning. As Racer and Bourne, the duo, like the epic fail duo, coming in clutch when it matters most. Bourne and Racer, they appreciate working together. They get along, acquaintances even. They're gonna put on quite a chase to get to this 10. They're closing in second by second, which is powerful. Yeah, Landon catching these lap cars. That's the best he could do. Bissell, then Darkest Presence. He's got to catch them and pass them one by one. Make sure that those lap cars can thwart second and third place as well. That's the best case scenario for Landon. But not sure if a caution would help in the short term. But I think we got caution close enough to the end that it'll just end under yellow, which is a bit anticlimactic, but it is a win condition for the 10, which he certainly will take at this point. I don't think there's any arguing that a driver wants to win. Like, yeah, there are some wins that are more deserved than others, but a win's a win. He's going to be looking for it any chance he gets. Racer getting separation from Bourne is both good and bad. Like, it's good because you don't want to keep someone around who could steal the win from you, but you've been working with Bourne trying to catch the leader. If you shake him off your tail now, I don't think you can catch the leader by yourself. So Racer's going to try this solo for now. Maybe the 47 will come and help. Who knows? Just got done with Bissell and Presence. In the meantime, let's take a look. Far Chase. There's nothing. Next car to pass is Ladion. And then Misty for lead lap. Like, Ladion might be passed, but I don't see it happening. Rear chase. Let's go rear bumper. You could just see that speck in his mirror. Not so significant now. Not particularly. 166, 122. It's getting a bit bigger. Maybe he doesn't need Bourne's help. Or maybe Bourne's coming in to help anyways. A 50.2, 49.7, 51. 50.1. Yeah, you can see Racer's first 5 races hasn't won DCI. So this track for him could be the big breakout track. I mean, let's make the jokes now. Big man, big track, big win. I mean, hell, I just write the jokes for you at this point. But Landon's holding defense on his own. Or by defense, I mean, is running as fast as he fucking can. Speed differential is becoming huge now. As it looks like the 17 is just gonna run right up to the back of Landon. Getting to him is one thing. Passing him is also looks to be one thing, as he is still fast as fuck, boy. Ran down 4.5 seconds. But Landon could feed Racer the high side to protect for the win. That's always a strategy that you can use here at Carsland. Is feed your opponents the high side and watch them struggle to get by you. Look at Ladion. The 91 of Ladion here, 3 to go. Racer's going to try to pass Ladion on the low side. Ladion does yield. Seemingly yields his line there as the top two continue to brawl here. Landon could continue to bait Racer and taking the high side. There he goes. He opens the invitation. Just kind of trapping the 41 like the idiot he is. Or trapping the 17. God, where'd I get that from? Jesus Christ. Maybe I'm the idiot here. Coming 2 to go. Landon continuing to bait the 17. I'm not sure if this can continue to work here. Going through turns 1 and 2, I think the 17 is far enough away that he can actually get a run on the backstretch and take the proper line. Here, down the back, he peaks high. No, the 10 keeps baiting him with that higher line. 17 is just not thinking straight. That could lead to him not being able to get the win here. And the 47 can't catch up in time, so what are you going to do? White flag. 1 lap to go. Landon running strong here. This is it. The 17 looks closer than ever now. This could be the time he takes the line. There he goes. This time he gets underneath him. That one Racer taking the line he needs. There he goes. F4 Ace in the way. Gets by. There's enough room for his line to run. That one Racer coming off 3 and 4 for the big win at Carsland. 17 to victory lane. Check flag. What a showing that was. Still some finishers. Looking left here. Lux, Spock, Puff, Iris, Misty. Yeah, the rest of them coming up down the victory lane here. Let's see. That final result's looking pretty sharp. Some drivers definitely get the benefit there. Others looking pretty poor. Well, a big list of dead, but what are you going to do? That was a hell of a fucking race, I'll tell you what. Anyway, that is all from Carsland. We'll see you next time.